So at the Media, we have the Space Exploration Initiative. It runs across the lab. So it has rocket scientists like me, technologists, but guess what? The artists, the designers, we want music in space. We are democratizing space. And we work all across MIT as well, led in the Media Lab from Space Exploration Initiative. We work with Aeroastro, we work with Earth, atmosphere, planetary scientists to bring people together, imagining that future. We have a mission to the moon coming up this year. We'll probably launch Q1 2025. So a year from now, we will have been on the moon. Can you imagine getting MIT back to the moon after 50 years? I'm the Apollo program professor, so I can't wait. So we are leading this commercial mission to the moon. I'll tell you about the Media Lab payloads we have on board. We're taking a camera, very important camera. It'll give depth perception, stereo images on the moon and the lunar South Pole. We don't have those images from ground level today. That's where the first human mission will go in the coming years. So we're providing fundamental data about the lunar South Pole, and it comes as it's commercial off the shelf. We've modified the cameras, so it's a very inexpensive way to test those technologies. Prototype, test, and provide really high fidelity stereo imagery. And then we have ants, we have the Astro ants. It's really a swarm of ants. These are small little robots that'll be on the big rover when we land on the moon. So the big rover comes out, has our camera on board, testing and looking, and it'll take those stereo images. But the little ant will be on top, and it's going to do some thermal imaging and some thermal measurements. But you could put a camera on it. You could put different capabilities on a little small robot. And imagine it's a proof of concept. Imagine that these little sensors, if you will, Internet of Things now for the moon, since that's what the Media Lab does. And we're taking a disc, an audio recordings of people all over the world, I think from 60 different countries and languages, with a simple question: what does space mean to you? So hearing the voices, again, democratizing, making sure that everyone feels like they're welcome. They're on this journey with us. All of that's going to kind of culminate in what we call the Lunar Mission Control. So as we prepare for the mission, as we do the mission, and as we're done with the mission, looking at all the data, we're inviting the world to come with us. So that's going to be open sourced in a Lunar Mission Control. Come along with us on this mission. We really do believe that exploration and thinking beyond what you might have thought possible, getting to the moon, is for everyone. And so it's an invitation for everyone to join us with this open Lunar Mission Control. What are we doing? Come join the mission with us, because everyone will make us better. And we're so happy, and we want to share it with everyone as well. We're doing this so that we can share it with the world and bring people in so that they can have the same experiences that we're having, and something that seems impossible to get to the moon, but it's not impossible. So we're going to do that. That's within the next year. That leads up to the kickoff of 2025, which is our 40th anniversary of the Media Lab. And we're going to be celebrating what we've done in the past and where the future's going. So all the amazing technological innovations that have come out of the lab in the past, and then fast forward, what are the next 40 years going to be? I think they're going to be really exciting, and we're going to focus then on what that impact we can have across our areas for exploration, but for health and wellness, for AI that empowers education to people and work of the future. So we look across it, and I think it's a really exciting, 4 decades coming up, as well as celebrating our amazing past. From space, guess what? We have eyes on Earth. More than 50% of climate variables are now measured from Earth. So we're developing as a test bed, a simulation, a platform for all, again, an open platform we call Earth Mission Control. Earth didn't come with an operating manual, so maybe that's what we got wrong. So giving people agency, putting people, like call it living within the data, the vital signs of Earth. We have all the data about carbon dioxide, methane, pollution. Now we have from our satellites hourly updates actually on pollution. So that overview effect, we're all on this together, kind of going from space, looking at the beautiful Earth. That's what unites people. I think unites mentally people, humanity. How do we get this right? How do we as humans live in balance with nature and our natural resources? Then you want to zoom in to your zip code, to where you live, where your friends and family are. And that's where we really work the hard problems. There's different solutions for everyone depending on where you live and what culture you're from and what environment you're in. So really working at the person-to-person level for some really innovative actions that we can all take. then we kind of zoom back out again, because if everyone does that, you scale that by 1 billion people. If everyone took a positive action, simple action, a little bit more sustainable action every day, can you imagine if billions of people did that every day? Now we accelerate positive change. So that's kind of, from our space data, zooming in on Earth, empowering people, put it in your hands. You have the data, you know what's going to work in your neighborhood, maybe your block, maybe your city. We have to influence policy at the national level, the international level, working with global leaders. But we can do this. We can do this if we have the collective will and the collective agency. Give people agency, give them some of the tools, and all that, kind of immerse people in what's this Earth mission control. If we have our hands on the dials and we can improve things, I think then we're called every day to give it a shot. Give it a shot and see how much we can accelerate positive change.